Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Feeling Things. I'm Amy.
And I'm Kat.
And my feeling of the day, well, feelings plural, excited and grateful.
Because?
Well, because my sister is coming to town. I don't think she'll care if I say that she's coming to town to go to Onsite, which is a therapeutic place right outside of Nashville. I've been, no shame. It can be very helpful for a lot of people. So I'm very excited for her with that. But she booked a flight a day earlier than she needed to be here so that she can finally meet my boyfriend. Now, her husband is coming too, but he met my boyfriend a few months ago.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. My sister is like the only person, and that's weird because she's my person. My mom has passed away. My dad has passed away. So she's the representative of the family. Like you, they've interacted on FaceTime, but I'm just excited and I'm grateful for that opportunity because my boyfriend's leaving on a fishing trip with some of his friends, and this has been planned forever the next day. And if like she didn't come in the night before, and then he's still there that night before, just the calendar part of this situation, it just worked out perfectly. And then he was supposed to get back late Sunday night because they'll return from Onsite on Sunday afternoon. And he switched his flight to get back earlier so that we can also have Sunday night together as a family.
That's sweet.
So I'm just grateful for the finagling of flights.
Yeah. The finagling of flights?
Yeah, they finagled their flights to make it work. Especially my boyfriend already had his booked for Sunday night to return home.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he had prepaid the kind of flight where you don't get charged to change it. But if you don't, like I normally buy the cheapest flight option.
So do I.
And then if something changes, I get a little screwed. But
well, I will say there's a certain airline that changed their rules. And you used to always get your money back. And now you have to buy like the nice flight in order to change it. So let's say he didn't have that. This shows how much he cares.
Yeah. So I'm grateful.
Yeah.
And excited.
Sweet. Yeah.
Because they're going to meet.
Yeah. That's sweet. That's very different than my feeling of the day.
Which is?
I am annoyed. And I'm going to use the word terrified. Okay.
Annoyed and terrified?
Yes.
So you got two feelings as well, and they are opposite of mine.
Yes. So annoyed is twofold. One, I'm annoyed because I've had this lingering cold for, I feel like 2 weeks now, and it won't go away. But also, that's attached to a text message that my mother sent me. I will say the primary feeling was scared when I got this on a Tuesday morning. I would like to know how you would feel getting this message.
Okay.
Okay. Tuesday, 11:33 a.m. Just in case something happens, I love you.
What?
I'm
already scared.
I'm going on a helicopter ride this morning.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. That does not. Just in case something happens, I love you. I read that and I was like, my mom is in Hawaii and with my dad. So I was like, did something happen at the airport? Like, you never know what's happening. Like, is there a bomb threat somewhere before I read the second part? And then I got annoyed because I said afterwards, after she got done with the ride, I just was like, oh, that's really scary. Do you want to go on this helicopter ride? She said, yeah, whatever. After she went, I said, well, now I can speak my true feelings now that this is over. If you ever are afraid you're going to tragically die, I'd prefer that you opt out of the experience.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
I think, opting out or like just don't send me a text message that's.
But I'm glad she sent it to me in the sense that like, what if something did happen?
So, but how does that help you?
I guess I did already know that she loved me.
Like she could just be like, hey, good morning, love you, and not freak you out.
Yeah. And I just am not a daredevil person, so I'm never going to do something that I think has a strong chance of killing me.
Yeah, like I don't want to get in a helicopter.
No.
I have before, I think.
What for? You don't even remember. What if some guy what if Alex surprised you with a helicopter ride for like Christmas morning and he was like, I have a surprise for you?
No.
You wouldn't go?
No.
He gives you, okay, listen, I'm going to paint the
No,
picture.
I don't want to get in a helicopter because my ex-husband was a pilot, and even he was like,
don't do it.
Helicopters freak him out because of the physics. Like an airplane, he can turn that into a bird, a glider, if you will. Like if the engines go out,
you can
glide. In a helicopter, if something goes wrong, you just fall. There's nothing to keep you up. So he doesn't like the physics behind it. And so he actually was in he calls it a controlled landing, but it was a crash landing that he ended up controlling very well. But his propeller, he was in a single engine aircraft, which means there's just one propeller.
Is this a helicopter or a plane?
A single prop, a plane, because
okay.
he doesn't ever want to be in a helicopter. And the prop flew off the plane, and he had to land in a body of water because he was in the middle of nowhere. And the only way to get rescued was through a Black Hawk helicopter came and threw a rope down. But that was the only way to get out of there because he was in the middle of like trees and mountains.
And a plane can't do that.
No, it couldn't. You need that was the scariest part. He said that crash landing the plane, the propeller flying off, like all that's really scary. But for him, the scariest part
was the rescue.
Was during the rescue, having to get on a helicopter. He's going to be like, I survived all of this, and now I'm going to die getting in the helicopter, which he didn't. Okay. And it's great. And I know there are helicopter pilots out there that they love helicopters and like they're great and all, but they just freak me out. So I'm not getting on one. And I'm kind of... I love your mom, and I'm sad she got on one, but I'm happy she survived.
Well, also my dad got sick during it, so I was like, was that even worth it? I just am not the kind of, I'm never going to skydive. I'm never going to bungee.
I did that.
You skydive, but you don't want to get in a helicopter?
Yeah. I'm not going to ever skydive again, ever.
Was this like for work? Did you have to do it?
It was for my 30th birthday. Just living life.
Wait, was it for work or for your birthday?
I went with Lunchbox and another friend. We were like, wanted to do it and we could talk about it, but it wasn't an assignment.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay. But you would never do it again?
Never do it again.
Okay.
I don't need to. Because like my luck,
okay,
something's going to go wrong.
Well, something didn't go wrong.
I know, but if I do it again.
Okay.
I don't want to press my luck.
Anyway, Mom, if you're listening, don't do that again.
Yeah.
And thank you for sending me the text because it was good intentioned.
Yeah.
But if you are ever afraid that something's going to kill you and it is a, what's it called when you don't, it's a volunteer experience.
Yeah. Voluntary.
Yes. Yeah, it's voluntary. I would like you to be around as long as possible. So
opt out.
Let's opt out or like, let's talk about it.
Family meeting.
Yeah.
So speaking of flights and just saying things that just are doing things that feel weird.
Scary.
What are your thoughts on this? Because I was with my boyfriend and his dad and his stepmom, but they've been married for like ever. So this has been his stepmom for a while. So for the sake of this, I'm just saying his parents, we're talking about a trip next summer that everybody will take on his side of the family. So there's a lot of people, there's grandkids, there's their kids and the parents. And I said, well, I have work, so I might have to fly to meet y'all there. And then his stepmom was like, I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with all of us being on separate-ish flights. Like, I don't want everybody on the same airplane. And I was like, she goes, I know, that sounds morbid, but like you could wipe out an entire family. And I thought, well, I get the idea of that and dividing people up. And some husbands and wives won't fly on the same flight because if they have kids, they don't want their
So if they're going on a vacation, they're like, okay, you take the 6 a.m. and I'll come in at 9.
Right. Like, good luck. I don't know.
Hope to see you there.
Right. Like, we'll see who makes it, which, but that's how I felt like when she said, like, I know what she meant and she wasn't saying anything. Like, I get it thinking that way.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know it's so morbid, right? And I'm like, yes. Yeah. And also, you're right. Like, she's not wrong. Like traveling separate makes sense, but then you're like putting this energy out there that like, well, we don't know what plane it's going to happen to, but just in case it happens to one of the planes, not everybody's on it.
I get that if you have kids. I actually like didn't need that perspective.
Sorry. Right.
Because now I'm going to have to bring that home and talk about it with my family. However, if you're
going to need your parents to fly home from Hawaii separately.
Yes. Yeah. However, Patrick and I I either want us to die or live together. So we don't have kids right now. So if we had kids, I would feel differently. But if he dies, I'm going down with him.
Really? Why?
We talk about this all the time.
Wait, why?
I don't want to live without him.
That's really sweet.
You're about to say that's ridiculous.
No. No, I think it's really sweet. And I think you could still live a good life without him. You would learn. Like, I think of my boyfriend who lost his wife, and like now they have kids. So let's take the kids out of it. Should I ask him? Yeah. Would you have wanted to die too?
No, wait, don't ask him.
Because then if he says yes, I'll be like, okay.
No, don't. I
think there's still life to be had after.
That's probably true.
Like if you're a widow or a widower.
That's probably true. Realistically, I wouldn't really want to die, but I think about the pain and I don't want to go through the pain of losing him. Yeah. So this podcast has taken a turn.
I saw someone post the other day, like if you're dead.
Do you even know?
If you're dead, no, you don't know it. Like if you're dead, you don't know that you're dead. When you're dead, it impacts the people around you.
But it doesn't impact the dead person.
Right. That's what she says. I'm going somewhere with it. Okay. So she says that. And then she's like, it's the same thing if you're stupid. Like if you're stupid.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
You don't know it, but it impacts the people around you.
Well.
So I was like, that's
good
funny.
Perspective.
Like, and she wasn't saying like stupid. Like she's like, if you make stupid choices.
Right. Yeah.
Like, drink and drive.
Oh, yeah.
Text and drive.
Yeah. Okay. So if that is the perspective of if you're dead, you don't know that you're dead, then I would want to be the dead person in the scenario if somebody goes down in the plane.
Yeah. Okay. This has taken a turn.
Okay.
And I didn't mean to. I think that you fear the feelings that you're going to have regardless. And you're a mental health expert.
I know.
You would get through
it's not healthy.
I mean, I just have, if like something were to happen, like we would, not that it will happen, but we would be here for you. And I don't want you to fear those feelings, which brings me to something that I pulled about fear in fancy outfits.
What?
It's just a cute way to put it. Like excuses that we have.
Oh,
sometimes excuses are just fear in fancy outfits.
Okay.
And so I can read you the fancy outfit and then the excuse and what it's covering up. Somebody else has already done it. Like that's an excuse that you give. And really what's happening is I'm worried I don't bring anything special like to the table. I like that. I mean, I do the,
use that.
I guess I say I like that and I use it a lot.
People
have already done this.
Yeah.
I use the excuse a lot. Like I like to use that one.
However, I will say sometimes that's legit.
Yeah.
Right?
How do you decipher?
Well, I just remember one time talking with a business consultant about an idea that I had that I didn't end up doing because somebody already did it. And he said, I forgot exactly what he said. It really made sense in the moment. But one of the things he said, before you do anything with this, you need to look in your area and see, he said, has somebody already done this? And if they haven't, why haven't they? Which was like, maybe this wouldn't like take off in this area. And maybe we don't have the people that would actually be interested. And then somebody did do it and it didn't go well because I don't think they had the people in this area for that. But I think that sometimes can be a legit, not excuse. People use that as an excuse. It also can be smart to be like, oh, I don't want to do this.
It could be valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends.
It depends. Love it. Okay. So I want to be sure first. Like to want to be really, really sure about something. Could be covering up. I don't really trust myself yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's too complicated. Could really be. My brain is overloaded. I need to make this simpler.
I use that one all the time.
It's too complicated?
I think I say it's too much because I get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I get overwhelmed trying to pick out a new screensaver on my smart TV.
Too many options.
Too many options. And so then I jump ship, which brings me to another thing. This person curated this awesome autumn wardrobe. Somebody that popped up on my Instagram. Like cute stuff, doable, wearable, like nothing over the top. Like could be cute at work, could be cute on a Saturday. Affordable prices. Like this fall lookbook that she put up. And I know she put a lot of work into it, which is great. Why am I the type of person that when I click on it and then I see all the options on LTK, I click on one and I add to cart. And then I have to go click on another and add to cart. And I have to click on another, and now it's at another store. So now we're not even at Zara anymore.
It's over.
We have gone to J. Crew. So now I have 2 different stores open. And then I go and I click on another one, and the jeans are from Abercrombie. Okay. So now I'm shopping at a third place, and I've done this work. Like, I already have stuff in my cart from Zara, stuff in my cart from J. Crew. They've done all this work. They've laid it out for me. They've made it as easy as possible. But now I have 3 shopping carts open. And then I swipe out. So I dedicated this much time to my new autumn wardrobe that was going to be so cute. And I don't even follow through with any of the purchase. Any of Nothing. I'm gone. And I don't even know who that person was, because they were suggested for me.
Find it again.
I can never go back. All I know is maybe if I pull up the Zara or I pull up the J. Crew, like maybe that stuff's still in my cart. But
yeah,
it's just, if it's too overwhelming or too complicated. But then I thought, why can't I just carve out 20 minutes to sit there and do it and just execute it? This top from Zara was so cute.
I have a thought.
What is it?
I think like to know it. What do you call it? LTK.
Yeah, LTK.
Does not have a user-friendly interface. Don't exactly know what that means, but I think you get what I'm saying.
I like Shop My.
Is it the same thing?
It's like LTK, but I have some stuff on Shop My, but here's the thing, I even get overwhelmed about organizing my own shop.
Oh yeah.
There.
Well, that's a whole nother.
It's a whole nother thing.
I just think it's hard. Like, you're right. You have to like go to the outfit, and then there's all these things, and you have to click each one, and you have to buy it in a different place. And it should be like, okay, when we got married, we made a wedding website on the Knot or something like that. I don't remember which one we used. But what they did that was really cool, and what I've seen, it has been really helpful to me. It wasn't helpful for me as a bride, but I think it was helpful for the people that we invited, and it's been helpful for me in other people's weddings that have used this. Their registry, like let's say you go to Target, you go to Crate and Barrel, you go to Restoration Hardware, you go to Amazon, whatever. They do this with baby showers too.
Yes, I'm going to a baby shower, and this is what she did.
Okay.
I know what you're about to say, and this is what she did. And I'm like, this is genius.
So they, on the website, whatever website you use to host the event, they compile everything, and I think you can buy it from that website or whatever, but it's everything in there. And you can separate it by store, or you can just want to look at the whole registry versus, well, I want to go look at her registry at Crate and Barrel. I want to go look at her registry at Target. I want to go look at it. You get to see everything right there by clicking one button. Mm-hmm. That's what we need. It's everything there. Click one button. I can just purchase it all, create a bundle, or this is, okay. My brain's going everywhere. This is a business opportunity for us. We have to ask the question, has somebody else done it? Why not? For us to take what Like to Know It has done, looked at some problems that still are arising, find a solution, and fix it for people and create a whole other business where we now are creating bundles. You like that outfit? Here's what size are you? Here's a bundle. Ordered from all the stores.
Yeah.
It can be done.
Yeah.
Right? We have to have the technology.
Surely. Let's just build the app.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Let's get an investor, and then we'll hire somebody to build the app.
I can't wait for the day. Like, sometimes the future freaks me out, but then also I'm totally fine with if I'm walking down the street and I like a girl's outfit. Like, I just want to like, you know how you can pay for things with your phone? You just hold it up to the reader. I just hold my phone up to their outfit, and it's like, and then it ships it to me.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, it's too complicated.
How do we get
it's
here?
Too complicated. Another excuse that is a fear in a fancy outfit is, I'll start it when things calm down.
Huh.
Really, I'm waiting for the perfect moment so I don't have to feel uncomfortable. Things never calm down.
Yeah. There's never a good time.
There's never a good time. You just have to do it. I don't have time. That could be a fancy outfit for, I'm not making this a priority right now.
Yeah.
That I feel true with like anything you want to do, or a relationship you want to nurture, a relationship you want to be in. Like, I feel like, I was talking about this with my boyfriend the other day because someone in our life was broken up with, and he felt differently than I did about like, well, if he wanted to make it a priority, he could. And he was like, I don't know that that's the case here. And I'm like, I feel like it's very much the case.
You said that, and he said, I don't think so.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I don't think that's what's happening here. And I was like, no, I think that there were certain expectations for person A, and person B didn't want to make that a priority.
I do think, because you've heard that thing, if he wanted to, he would.
Mm-hmm.
That sometimes applies and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, it depends.
It depends.
It depends.
Yeah. But I think sometimes that really is like, yeah, he'll figure it out to an extent. Sometimes there are just other situations that are getting in the way, or he might really want this, but I think this goes to what you're saying too. I might really want to make this work, but this is here on the totem pole and this is here. I want both, but both don't match up at the same time. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah. The final thing is it's not perfect yet, which sometimes can mean I'm nervous about what people will think.
Yeah, because it won't ever be perfect.
Yeah. So excuses are just fears and fancy outfits.
Yeah. Well, I like that list because you can be honest, and that doesn't mean that you have to do this, but I think it's good to be honest about why I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I do have questions that don't come up for you.
Okay.
Which I know this is a fun segment because you came up with it, but it's really a question of how you say something. Okay.
Okay.
What is the little toiletry bag? Your husband may have one and you travel with it and you put stuff in it. What's it called?
I feel like you're asking me this because I'm probably going to say it wrong.
No, I say it. I just learned I've been saying it wrong my entire life. You said it right.
Okay.
DOPP, dopp kit.
Yeah.
Did you know I thought it was a dock kit? I've always said dock kit. I want to get my boyfriend a dock kit for Christmas. So I was Googling it yesterday and I'm like, dock kit.
Nobody sells these anymore.
And then I see it's saying DOPP. So I'm like, what? Because I always thought, you know how back in the day, doctors would do house calls and they carry those little black bags and it looked like a dock kit? Like a dock, and it had everything they needed inside.
You mean dopp?
Yeah, but this is why I thought it was called a dock kit. Was because of a doctor's bag. Do you know, like in old time movies, like the doctor would show up with a little black bag and it had everything he needed?
Yes, and you're saying doc, short for doctor.
Yeah, dock kit. Like this is like your dock kit. But
okay, that's
for toiletries.
That's cute that you thought that actually.
But it's dopp.
Yeah, what is dopp?
Well, I didn't get that far in my research.
Why is it called a dopp?
I just saw
it should be called a toiletry bag.
Yeah, but dopp is easier to say. It's faster.
Well, why don't we don't have a name for our bags? Well,
can't we carry a dopp? Are dopp kits only masculine?
I think dopp kits are for men, right?
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I was looking at one for a man in my life.
It's a really good gift. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you going to get it like embroidered?
Yeah, I wanted to put his initials on it because I saw his.
Are you going to stock it with like?
Should I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I did that with Patrick one year and I got all these like beard oils and like face lotions and serums because, he didn't have a woman's touch in his life. And so I was going to like get him a whole skincare routine.
Beard oil? Wait, does he have a beard?
No.
Wait, what?
I didn't know if like sometimes he might want it. I don't know.
Oh, maybe he will one day.
They had a lot of options. It just seemed like something that goes in a dopp kit. Anyway, he never used them. He was like, I don't do that. He just washes his face with body wash.
Okay, I now know why it's called a dopp kit.
Why?
Because it was invented by a German-American leather craftsman named Charles Doppelt in 1919.
Huh.
So
it was
for
invented?
his last name. In 1919, he's a craftsman.
What does it mean it was invented? It's just a toiletry bag. How do you invent that?
Well, nobody had made the kit yet. He was a leather craftsman.
Okay.
So no one had maybe made it in that shape okay, let me keep reading. His company created a popular leather bag for grooming items.
Okay.
Maybe before they just had their grooming items scattered about. And the name Dopp is a shortened version of his last name, while kit simply refers to its use for carrying personal items. The term became especially popular in the United States due to its adoption by the military during World War II.
Oh.
Dopp kit.
Now you know.
Not to be confused with dock kit.
That is really cute that you thought that. That makes really a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I've never questioned until now why it's called a dopp kit. So thanks for this little segment.
Yeah, questions that don't come up. Mm-hmm. What do you call your toiletry bag?
What do you call yours?
Ooh, you know what? I should drop my toiletry bag in our next newsletter. I just call it my toiletry bag.
You do a special one.
It is awesome. And it hangs, it fits everything. And I keep it ready like a go bag.
Yeah.
Because I have all my travel size stuff in there.
Yeah.
And now it's just ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to go and like.
Yours is the one that like unfolds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then there's a side for jewelry. And then a side for, and then it like flaps. So when I get to the hotel, I just hang it up.
Okay.
I used to organize everything on the counter. And then I bought this other makeup travel bag that just opens up. And I don't have to lay everything out on the counter when I get to the hotel room. Yeah. That's for my makeup. And then I have another like hanging bag for face wash and different things. So we do have another list of things to go over, and you specifically requested this because you said it would be very helpful for you. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I feel like you're alluding.
What?
You're making it. We'll just read it. Just read it. I feel like you're making it sound like I have like a smell problem.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm not there yet. We'll get to the smell stuff. You are very excited about it, but I too am. I am too. It's things that you can eat that'll make you smell a certain way.
But that's not what we're talking about?
No.
Oh.
Remember how we were excited to go over things that you can say to someone instead of, is there anything that I can do?
Okay. This I also was excited about.
Yeah. This can be helpful for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this list and have heard this before. I'm sure same for you, Kat. But the default, it's just so easy to say, let me know what you need. Or is there anything I can do? Which for someone that is going through something, they're already overwhelmed. So they're likely not going to reach out, right?
And sometimes it feels like you're being a burden if you do.
Yes.
Even if somebody offers, it can feel like, well, I don't want to put my stuff on somebody else. So I agree. Like I have heard this before and talk about it. And then I still find myself being like, let me know if you need anything. And they're like, okay, I will. And then they don't.
Yeah. And then crickets.
Yeah.
So this is how you can be impactful in helping someone out. Like truly we can get there. You can just say, hey, I'm grabbing groceries later. Can I get anything for you? Specifically. You're already going to the store so they don't feel like they're putting you out. And then you're saying like, I'm there.
Yeah.
What do you need? I'm free Wednesday evening. Can I drop off dinner? ? I'm thinking of you today. Want me to check in tomorrow too? ? It's a good one.
Yeah.
I'd love to come by and sit with you. No need to entertain me.
That one I like because I feel like when I go through certain things, I don't want to be alone, but I also sometimes don't want to talk. I just want somebody to like sit on the couch and watch something. But that's like sometimes can feel weird to ask. Like I don't need anything.
Well, you did this to me a couple of weeks ago. Remember I was having a particularly difficult Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And you were like, I was like, I just want to stay home and eat pizza. And then I guess Patrick was doing something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And you were like, I can come over and I can bring pizza.
Yeah.
And I knew that it wouldn't be like we would have to sit there and talk. Like we could have genuinely just sat there and watched something and like eaten pizza.
Yeah.
And it would have been chill and fine.
Yeah.
But you were very specific and deliberate and were willing and able to show up if I needed it. You also, speaking of a couple weeks ago, do you remember, this must have been just how quickly feelings can change. Because it might have been the Friday before. And then like fast forward 2 or 3 days of that following Monday. Do you remember me leaving a voice text of like, I just feel great today. Like today, I feel so good. We had recorded earlier that day. And then later I left and I was like, I feel so good today. What is it?
Did I listen to it?
I don't know. You didn't? Maybe you did, but you didn't absorb it.
No, I don't.
Maybe you didn't appreciate how much I really meant that I felt so good. Because I feel like you felt good too.
This was after that experience.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember this happening. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, give it a couple days.
Yeah.
You never know. Like I was in a pretty low of low. And then fast forward, nothing had changed about my situation, by the way.
Yeah.
I still could have been very low about what was happening. But I don't know what was going on with me or if it was hormonal or like good hormones. I feel like sometimes we give our hormones a bad rap, but sometimes when they're in alignment and they're doing their thing and we're grooving, like, okay. Like,
thanks, hormones.
Yeah, thank you.
I think part of that too is, nothing had changed in that situation, but you gave yourself time to see like, even if this is going on, my life can still be good. Still, good things still exist. And sometimes when something not desirable happens that brings on uncomfy feelings or sadness or hurt or pain, it becomes all encompassing. And we need some space to see like, okay, I can still have these feelings about this. And let's not forget these things still exist too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it's hard when something is fresh, it's hard to have that perspective.
Yeah.
So we probably just had a little like shot of, oh, look, we like our lives.
We like our life. Yes. Oh, look, I don't need to fear this.
Yeah.
My life can still be good.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just, whatever. I'm like chasing that Monday from a couple weeks ago. Where are the, like,
Case of the Mondays. And our Monday was, usually people think that's bad. And our Monday was good.
Like I was just it was just feeling awesome. Maybe that's that, like maybe that's my once a month gift. Hormonally.
Once a month you get a good Monday.
Yeah. Or like a good few days.
Okay. I was going to say this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just Venmo'd you some coffee money. Treat yourself.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's another thing you can do instead of let me know what you need. Mm-hmm. Another one is, can I take care of, insert a specific task for you this week? Can I take care of kid pickup for you this week? Can I take care, or on a specific day? Not that you have to do it every day. Laundry.
Can I come rake your leaves?
Ooh.
That's a new thing.
Okay, so I saw y'all raking leaves, and I am not going to rake mine.
I was going to ask you that, actually.
Things that don't come up. Why?
Because when I drove in today, I did notice that you have two really big trees.
Yeah.
And the one in front is beautiful right now, but all the leaves are falling.
She's showing off.
So I have never lived in a house that had a big trees that had enough leaves to impact your yard. Okay. It's a lot of work. And I didn't understand how people are doing it. Like, are you hiring somebody for this? Are you putting all those leaves in the bags? Because that's so much work. And there's like, it's like exfoliation of a tree. It's phases, like the leaves fall, they're all over your yard. You clean them up, then they fall again. Like it takes a couple falls. Mm-hmm. And I learned a lot about leaf pickup. One.
Why did you say it twice?
I said leave, and then I said leaf.
Oh, there you go. I learned a lot about leaf pickup. I thought you glitched. Leaf pickup, leaf pickup, leaf pickup.
You have to say it twice, else it doesn't count.
So what did you learn?
Okay. Many people said don't rake them because leaves are really good for the soil or something.
So I just Googled it and said, you don't always need to rake leaves, and leaving them can be beneficial for your lawn and the environment. However, a thick layer of leaves can smother the grass.
Yes. Yeah. We have a thick layer. So
how do you measure the thickness?
Good question. Haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
Apparently, if you want fireflies, you want to leave them because they're good habitats for the fireflies. But also, apparently,
the little bugs that glow.
Yeah. Okay. What else would I be talking about?
I don't know. I guess I was just, yeah. You know what? I feel bad. I just had shame as a kid. For fun, we would put on white T-shirts and we'd go catch the glow bugs, and then we'd smear them on our shirts and we would glow. Murderer. I know. In the first degree.
Well, you know what? This is you giving back to the fireflies.
I feel bad.
You're leaving.
Now I'm leaving them
a home. Okay.
Forgive me,
Lord, for I have sinned.
I knew not what I was doing.
Apparently, if you mow them, it becomes really good mulch for your yard.
Oh, so you just mow right over them.
And you leave them there. But there's certain lawnmowers that have like attachments that mulch things for you. I don't know. Also, I posted a picture of Patrick raking them, and my brother texted me and he said, Patrick is using a landscaping rake. That's not a rake for leaves. And I'm like, okay, how are we supposed to know what rake is for? That is landscaping. Is it not landscaping? I'm doing things in my yard. What constitutes as landscaping? Is it?
Well, I think there's grass underneath. Was he saying?
He was like kind of pulling up the grass.
Yeah, because if you're in a landscaping bed, there's like mulch.
Okay. Well,
and then the grass is there, which I did just look up. Welcome to
Landscaping
minute.
Yeah.
You should rake leaves if they're so thick you cannot see the grass beneath them.
Oh, that's
so that's how you measure the thickness. Can you see the grass?
Yeah, we can't see our grass. So Patrick also, somebody sent me this morning this little like pusher guy. It's like the thing that picks up the golf balls at like a driving range.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like reminds me of that, but you push it and it will pick up the leaves as you push it through the yard.
Oh,
So
it's like a roller brush for lint, but for leaves, and it's big.
Yes. Yes. It's a roller. It's a lint roller for your leaves. Patrick went, well, as we're recording this, he's going to Home Depot to buy one. But we have so many leaves that he's going to have to empty out the bag like 25 times. Good thing about where we moved, we don't have to bag them up. You just push them off to the road and the county will come suck them up.
Wow.
Yeah. So what about
So to anybody else still listening to us talk about leaves, I'm interested.
I will say I got a lot of DMs about my leaf content. So I think people are interested.
Yeah, I was making a joke. I was thinking back to my days in college. I took turf management.
Oh, you went to an agriculture school?
Well, I did, but I think a lot of schools maybe offer it. It was just me and a bunch of football players.
Got it. Turf is not grass though. Right?
Yeah, it is.
Turf is like
turf management. We studied all kinds of grass, the different types of grass,
Oh.
golf course maintenance.
Oh, I'm thinking turf is the like artificial grass.
Oh, I took an artificial grass class.
Well, I thought it was weird.
Like we just sewed it together. And
where you learned about the different kinds of plastics and the little like rubber beads that are in there.
Oh,
I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so you're not going to do anything. Do you never do anything to your leaves?
No, but I do have a yard
Maintenance.
man, Doug. I'll ask Doug. What's
Okay.
our plan with the leaves?
Well, my
Because
thought
maybe
was-
Doug has a plan.
I didn't want to be the one house in our neighborhood that's everybody else is maintaining their yards. And I've never lived in a neighborhood where people do that. So I don't want to be like, did you see the Van Buren's house? Like,
Yeah, we got to keep up with the
they're letting it go.
keep
They're
Keep
bringing
up
down
with
the
the
value of our homes.
with the Joneses. Yeah, you might get a fine.
Update. If anybody from my neighborhood, which I'm not going to say what it is, but if anybody from my neighborhood is listening, let me into the homeowner association Facebook group.
Wait, why are you getting
Still.
the Heisman on that?
I don't. That was like a cool little like, yeah.
What's like you're
Yeah.
getting blocked.
I'm getting blocked. I talked about this, a month ago? Maybe longer?
Mm-hmm.
I still have. I even had a pending request. I canceled my request and re-requested.
So my thing is maybe the moderator just hasn't logged on. Like, is it active?
It's active. You can see like there's been 2 posts today.
But maybe they haven't gone over to the little section, like the notification that says we have someone waiting to get in.
Okay, well, here's my feedback for them. That could be very true. Somebody from the HOA brought cookies to our house. So they
Oh.
know that I'm here.
Okay, do you know who specifically brought the cookies, or it just said from the HOA?
She actually was the same lady that sold our house to us.
So I would talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just network a
Hey,
little
by
bit.
the way,
Hey,
I would really like to be part of the group.
yeah, you want to get
Yeah.
let in. Which it made me think whenever I was Googling how to know, like if I just, you know, how when you type into a Google search engine, other things will pop up
Yeah.
that you're not, how to know. I was saying how to know if you should rake your leaves or not, but all I typed in was how to know. And before I got to that, the first thing that comes up is how to know if someone blocked you. So that must be the most searched how to know.
Oh,
The
people
next
are worried.
one is how to know if eggs are bad.
How do you know?
No.
You-
Do they float?
It's
Or
a float
sink?
test. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just clicked on it. You can tell if eggs are bad by performing a float test in a bowl of water. A fresh egg will sink. A bad egg will float.
Yeah. Have you ever cracked open a bad egg?
No, I don't. Why? What happened?
I've never done it either.
Yeah, I was like, I
don't
don't
know.
know. How
imagine it would
to
smell.
know- Okay, how to know if eggs are bad. How to know if someone blocked you. How to know if you're pregnant.
Hmm.
How to know if you have diabetes. Those are the most popular, at least.
Is that the most popular in general, or the most popular based on your search history?
Well, I've never searched any of those things, so I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe you type in how to know to your little iPad over there
That's
and
actually
see what
great.
comes up. Yeah,
Okay.
just don't type in anything else but other than how to know. That's the only
Okay.
thing you're allowed to type. And while you
How-
type that, I'm going to go back to my list of things you can say to someone besides, let me know what you need. We have 2 more left. Want company for a walk or just someone to sit with, which is a good one.
Yeah.
And the final one, I know calls can be a lot. Want me to text you instead?
I can't figure out how to get my iPad to work.
What do you mean? how to, you go to search, Google?
It won't. It's being like,
It's being finicky.
it's being ornery, as my grandmother would say.
Ornery or ornery?
I think it's ornery. That's how my Mima
I've always
pronounced
said
it.
ornery, but also I thought it was a docket.
Oh. Oh, okay. I got Google.
Okay.
How? See, I'm like pressing things and nothing's happening. Okay, how? It's just slow.
How to
I
know?
think this thing needs to be. You can see that I don't use this often. I think it needs to be updated. How many days until Christmas?
No, you have to type in how to know.
I know it's taking that long for my.
Oh, how?
I'm typing it and it's taking a long time to catch up. How to screenshot on Mac. How to get rid of stink bugs. Okay. How to know. Oh, okay.
What does it say?
How to know if someone blocked you. How to know if eggs are bad. How do you know if you're pregnant? How do you know? How
If
to-
you have diabetes.
How do you know if you have a concussion? How to know if a labubu is real? How did you miss that one?
Well, I only clicked. If I kept scrolling, more might show up.
How to know if chicken is bad. How do you know if ground beef is bad? How to know when you're ovulating. Ugh. That's hard. How to know your blood type.
I don't know.
I don't know my blood type.
And the thing is, I've been told my blood type multiple
million
times, and I
times.
don't remember.
Yep.
Why?
Why?
Why is it?
But my mom knows my blood type. Because when I want to know it, the answer is text your mom because she knows. But I don't know mine.
Well, I can't text my mom.
Well, then we need to write it down somewhere. How do you know? Kat knows her blood type.
No, she's O positive, not
yeah,
me.
no, she knows hers. It's like she knows hers.
Oh, I thought you were saying she.
I would love to do a poll. Do you know your blood type? How many people?
How many people?
Yeah, everybody's gonna know.
I think a lot of people don't know. Like, do you have your driver's license number memorized?
No,
Yeah.
I know it starts with.
Me
I know the
neither.
3 first numbers.
Do you have your license plate memorized?
I used to because I used to work in a parking lot where I had to type it in to validate my parking. But I got a new license plate. Do you know yours?
Nope.
Do you know your social security number?
Yes.
Okay, I know.
I
that.
know my social security number. Social security.
My
social
social security
number. I know it. 4.
You don't have to say it.
But I think everybody born around me starts with a 4.
Wait, really?
I think it's like when you're born, right? As the first.
I thought it was random.
Is it random?
It's random. Take that back. Redact that.
Okay, there's so many other numbers that you could factor in. Nobody's going to figure out my social security number because I said 4.
Next week, your identity
And
might
I only
be
said
gone.
4 twice because that's what we do here. We repeat everything twice. twice. 4. 5. Okay, you ready for it?
The thing I've been waiting for.
The thing you've been waiting for. The real thing you've been waiting for. Foods that make you smell better, therefore more attractive. Okay?
I'm kind of nervous.
This one I don't agree with at all, but garlic is on the list because apparently when a man sweats after he has consumed garlic, he is rated as more pleasant by women.
There's no what.
This could be debatable. I just don't get it. We'll move on. A diet higher in fruits and veggies produce sweat with more of a floral, fruity, sweet scent.
Okay.
I can get behind that. Yogurt and kefir supports beneficial gut-mouth bacteria. Did I say kefir wrong?
Well, okay.
Is it kefir?
I've actually never said that word because I've not known how to say it. I would have in my head pronounced it kefir. So I was about to say thank you for finally telling me that it's kefir.
It could be kefir.
Okay. It's a weird word.
It's Kefir. Kefir. Kefir.
It's actually pronounced kefir. Kefir.
Kefir.
Wait, that's also a weird one. Yogurt is like molded milk. It's curdled milk. Is it not? What is it? Yogurt is a bacteria.
But the bacteria that are good in there are good for your gut microbiome, like
I'm-
of the probiotics. That are
I'm
in
pro
there.
yogurt, but that's
You're pro yogurt.
I'm pro yogurt.
Yes, let's be more about what we're for, not what we're against.
Let's start
We
with
need
yogurt.
to unite people. It's so fractured out there these days.
And it is interesting that yogurt would make you smell good.
I think it just helps with your bacteria, which
Okay.
then
Oh, okay.
leads to better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Water and staying hydrated. Now, this one is just something I know.
Yeah.
I know this, and I just still don't drink enough water. Doing so reduces concentrated bacteria and unwanted smells.
Got it.
Finally, this is what I want to really start doing. Mint leaves or ginger in your water. Let's level up the water. You get hydrated and you add these herbs that help you. They have antimicrobial elements. So if you consume that, it's like antimicrobial.
I want to offer some feedback.
Go for it.
Okay. This is with anything. If you are trying to start a new habit, we need to start at the lowest level, not stack things. So if you can't even drink water, do you think
it was minty?
Do you think that would motivate you of like, I have special water?
Yeah.
Because then you have to like get the mint and then get the water, put the mint in the water, shake it up, drink it.
You know, I haven't thought of this in years. I used to put fresh mint leaves in my chocolate protein smoothies, and it tastes like mint chocolate chip.
Wait a second.
Where has this gone? I forgot I did that.
Why have I never thought about this? I have a chocolate smoothie like almost every day.
Oh, well, you need to throw some mint leaves in there, and it's going to change the game, especially this time of year because we are festive. It's Christmas time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you're going to be adding antimicrobial elements
so good
to your smoothie. Your chocolate smoothie just got an upgrade. Fresh mint leaves.
Okay.
And you're going to be at the grocery store and you're going to be like,
I need some
I need
mint.
fresh mint, please. It's an elevated purchase.
Where do you keep your fresh mint?
But it's like not expensive.
Should
I don't
we
think.
plant mint?
We should just grow our own.
Yeah.
I bet it's easy to grow your own mint leaf, plant, tree thing.
But then we're adding more, and we really just need to be drinking more water.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
challenge.
I like ginger. I can add ginger chunks into
Water?
hot lemon water. Like, think of that could do it. You can throw ginger into your smoothies. I wouldn't into your chocolate mint, but you could if you were doing a different type of smoothie that had other.
I can get down with, I love a ginger tea, like a hot tea. I can't get down with a ginger flavored water.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
If you want to be more attractive,
all you have to do is put mint in your water, and there you go.
Now I have a list of foods that make you smell bad, therefore less attractive.
This is what I was scared of.
Okay. This word I always struggle with, so I'm going to be vulnerable and I'm going to try to say it right the first time. Cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables. Do you know what that is?
Like a broccoli or a cauliflower.
Yeah. They are packed with sulfurous compounds leading to unpleasant smells.
Broccoli is probably the vegetable I eat the most.
Mm.
That's tough for me.
Asparagus causes smelly sweat and urine.
That's my second favorite vegetable.
You've never smelled to me, so
yeah, but
take
your
what you
pee
want
does smell after you
with this
eat
list.
asparagus.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
It's instantaneous.
Yeah.
Which doesn't that make you think of, it's almost like you're having this
Science experiment in your body.
Happening right to your body. Like I'll be at a restaurant, I'll eat a bite of asparagus, I'll run to the bathroom like at the restaurant because I have to pee. And I already smell like it. So it's like how quickly things hit your bloodstream.
Yeah.
It's like
crazy.
I know it is. But also I was talking to someone the other day about how smart our blood is. Our blood is really smart.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it like filters all kinds of things all the time.
Yeah. I don't really know
It's
how
very
blood
busy.
works.
Well, yeah, don't ask me to explain it.
Yeah.
I just know that it's
moving around and doing
smart.
things.
It's moving, it's grooving, it's doing things. Red meat. Men rated smelling slightly worse compared to men who didn't eat meat.
I feel like men aren't going to stop eating red meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel good after I have some ground beef.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I did that Monday.
You had some ground beef?
That ground beef. Oh, like.
Wait, you were on a ground beef kick.
I was.
Yeah.
I was having lots of beef around it. Maybe that's.
You should ask Alice if you smell that.
Does my blood just need once the meat? Fish and beans. They produce strong smelling compounds that are released via the skin and breath. I will say, my boyfriend did eat some fish the other day, and I knew he ate it. Like I could just smell the fish.
That's even a tough smell too.
It was tough.
My friend
I like fish
doesn't have a sense of smell, and which is crazy. She just
from COVID or
no, she's just never had one.
Oh, she was born that way.
Okay, I actually forget the whole story. I should ask her. I feel like it slowly changed, or she didn't realize that she didn't have it until later in life. And then she was like, wait, what? You guys are smelling this? So like she can't pick out a candle, or she can't pick out a perfume. She like has to ask us to help her if something, because like she could be wearing really yucky perfume. Anyway, this just reminded, I used to live with her, and she used to take fish to work and microwave it because she didn't know what fish smelled like.
Yeah.
And then we had to tell her, you're probably the smelly girl at work and everybody's annoyed with you.
Yeah. There's rules for the work microwave.
You can't put fish or crustaceans in it. I don't think you should do shrimp either.
Oh, crustaceans.
What did you think I was saying? Cruciferous?
I just have never, I've heard other people do it, but I've never referred to a shrimp as a crustacean.
I think like any type. Well,
like is a crab a crustacean too?
I think so. No crab in the microwave.
Yeah, no crab, no lobster.
Yeah, nope. No, none of those crustaceans.
Nothing from the sea.
Yeah, nothing from the sea. She was mortified, and she'll never do it again. Yeah. Yeah.
She's lucky to have y'all.
Isn't that crazy though? To just like not born. I guess it's probably more common than you think.
Well, like your.
But she can taste. That's the other thing is.
Yeah, your senses. Like, which sense would
take over?
Like, would you? Yeah, because you would think like if you have the taste, she would know that fish sometimes tastes fishy.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what it smells like.
Yeah, true.
But what's interesting is she can still There used to be this urban legend going around the internet that that if you didn't have a sense of smell, you didn't have a sense of taste. But I think if you don't have a sense of smell, your sense of taste is very limited. But if you never have one, then you don't know that. So like if I lose my sense of smell, I will notice the difference in my taste. But since she's never had it.
When you're sick, things taste different.
Or you can't taste them as much. But because she's never had that experience, Anyway, the more you know.
Moving on with the list, there's only a few more. Large amounts of alcohol. This increases oral bacteria, causing sweat, skin, gut, all that stuff to emit smells, which, yes, if you have large amounts of alcohol.
That's interesting that alcohol creates the bacteria, because I would think that alcohol would wipe it out.
Yeah. Like it would clean, like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
A little different.
Yeah. Okay.
Caffeine or tea stimulates sweat glands in your underarms and your groin area, leading to stronger body odor.
Wait, I drink a lot of tea.
I love tea and coffee. This is stupid.
Where does this from?
Low carb, ketogenic style diets. I have heard this. Like if you are in keto,
you're stinky.
You have a nail polish remover smell.
Oh, like alcohol, like acetone.
Yeah.
That's shocking. So, can we go ahead and say that this list is
just for fun
and not real?
But add mint to your smoothies.
That part's real.
That part's real. I do think that there is some truth to it-ish, but you don't have to live by it. Like, eat your asparagus, eat your broccoli, eat your cauliflower.
And people will love you no matter what you smell like.
But my favorite thing out of this entire, sometimes you're like, I don't know why we do certain little segments. I don't know. This I know. I know we went through all of that so that we could reintroduce, or in your case, introduce it to you for the first time, mint leaves into our chocolate smoothies.
Yeah, thank God.
Clutch.
I would never have thought of that. And I've been on a mint chocolate chip ice cream kick the past couple weeks.
Questions that don't come up.
Yeah.
Do you put ice cream or milk in your ice cream?
No. There's milk. It's made out of milk.
Yeah, but what you do is you scoop it into your bowl or your cup, and then you pour a thin layer of milk on top of the ice cream.
And what happens?
Put it back in the freezer for just a little bit, not too long, and then pull it out. Don't ask me what happens. Try it for yourself. It is so good.
Was this a thing growing up you did?
Yeah, it came up because my sister and I were on FaceTime with my boyfriend, and I was drinking a glass of milk. Not milk. I drink almond milk. But
can you use almond milk for this?
Whatever kind of milk you drink.
Okay.
Yes, you can do almond milk for this on your ice cream. It's really almond milk, oat milk, cow's milk, cashew milk.
What other milks are there?
Coconut milk.
Okay.
Whatever milk you fancy, go for it. Back in my childhood, my dad always put ice in his milk. So we grew up putting ice in our milk. I love ice in my milk. And I was at my boyfriend's house the other night, and he had made these little protein ball things that were really good. And I was like, oh, it would just hit right now is a glass of milk. So I go over and I make a glass of milk, but I put ice in it. And I don't think I've ever had this in front of him. Yeah, it was the first time. And he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm having a glass of milk. And then my sister got on FaceTime and she was like, oh, yeah, we drink ice in our milk. She was like, oh, yeah. And we also put milk over our ice cream. And he was like, what? That doesn't make sense. But we just grew up doing that, and it's so normal. And to us, it's so good. So I would say don't knock it till you try it.
I'm going to try it.
Mm-hmm. What kind of mint chocolate chip ice cream?
I've been getting these. I have two thoughts. I'm going to do your thing. I'm going to move my ring so I remember this other thought. The ice cream that I've been eating is there's those Yasso or whatever. They're like Greek yogurt ice cream bars. And I think it was when, I got mint chocolate chip when I was congested a couple weeks ago because I thought the mint would be like feel good. I was drinking mint tea and eating mint ice cream. And now I'm hooked. Why are you looking at me like that?
I just like, if you're congested, are they made out of dairy, like from a cow?
Oh, is it bad for you?
Because I think if you're congested, you should avoid milk. But
well, you know what? I wanted ice cream.
I'm not a.
It's Greek yogurt.
Yeah, Greek yogurt's from a cow.
So is that bad for?
I just think if you're congested, you try to avoid milk, but that could be urban legend. That could be totally wrong.
It made me. Oh no, it wasn't congestion. It was a sore throat.
Oh, okay.
And I thought the mint would feel good on my throat.
Yeah. Also, I wonder in there, is it real mint or is it like mint flavoring?
Well, I feel like that's like I feel like they use good ingredients in those bars. They're expensive.
Yeah, they
We like to get them when they're on sale.
Yeah.
Okay, my other thought. This is not important, but I just now questioned does that don't come up. And since we're talking about milk, I'd like to know this about you. At dinner, growing up, what could you drink with your dinner?
I don't remember having rules.
Okay, because some people grow up and they have to drink milk with dinner.
Who?
So you could be like having spaghetti and have to drink milk with it.
Oh, I've never heard
a
of
lot
that.
of parents, because it's, I guess, good for kids.
Bones.
Yeah. And
that Got Milk campaign.
Yeah, I was going to say the commercials, they're always at dinner and the mom's like, here's a glass of milk with your chicken parmesan. Like that to me is like, oh, gross. Those don't go together. I also grew up in a family that nobody drinks milk. I have never seen anybody in my family drink a glass of milk. My little brother really likes chocolate milk, but I've never seen my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, myself, my grandma, never seen any of them be like, I'm going to have a glass of milk. Never. We only use milk for cereal.
Yeah, I don't know. We drank milk. I would drink skim milk over ice and let it water down. And then I would drink it.
Ew.
And it's so good. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was
I don't know
our
how
milk
you feel
segment.
about that, but yeah, man, wow, we covered lawn care, dairy,
asparagus.
We had other helpful things.
We did never figure out how to say cruciferous.
I think we said
cruciferous.
It right. Cruciferous.
Anyway,
we are going to be covering.
What?
It was last week that we covered. We already did it on last week's Couch Talk. So I was about to do our closing, have the day.
Oh, you need to have.
And if you've ever been confused by that, on last Thursday's Couch Talks episode, we talked about like what that means,
Where it came from.
and it can be confusing because like, what does that really mean? What does that really mean? Have the day you need to have.
It could be honestly, somebody might think it's passive aggressive. Have the day you need to have.
Yeah, but we don't say it in that tone.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think
they
in
might
our
read
tone,
our merch that way and be like, oh gosh, they
yeah,
just
because
sound
on the
very,
back of our shirt, have the day you need to have. Like we're all
ooh,
hard and
yeah. We say it with a upbeat tone.
toxic.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's more so, I don't even think it's upbeat. It's just more of like, have the
Real.
day you need to have. Like,
Yeah.
have it.
So if you want to know,
Then go listen to
Yeah.
last Thursday's Couch Talks
it's riveting.
about what
Yeah.
have the day you need to have really means. And with that said, we'll say,
Have the day.
you need to have.
Bye.
Bye.